And if I have to talk about it on the side of the attackers, they are playing it very patiently and playing accordingly from info. There you go, DEATHMAKER starts it off. Loki goes down, there goes your controller.
Yep, that's one big kill. And already they open things up. You lost the Viper that early on in the round, and now you don't have any smokes to play around it. Plus, you've also utilized your smokes over towards the B side when there was 1 minute left on the clock. You used 2 smokes, and now blackhawk has none. You can understand why this is a pretty bad situation, because now the hit's gonna come in, so much utility already being used, but BaDlove disgusting with the 3K. God damn it, BaDlove, 3 bullets! What taps to the head? It just lives for the moment. He makes things equal. He actually gets it down over to a 2 versus 2 situation where they had no business getting this. Good God, mate. They have the control, they have the play, the jump down's gonna come in, and it's all up to DEATHMAKER. He can miss a shot. If he does, that's gonna be pretty bad. DEATHMAKER's gonna be equalizing things out. For him, it's also a triple kill, but Chamber's going crazy.
Round number 1, it'll be even much more further beyond in round number 2 as well, as we see VLT not making any stops at all, just proceeding with the aggressive push all the way from B long, and now it's the battle between the Chambers, DEATHMAKER and BaDlove. All the way from B long, as the push will be happening all the way from the B side. Execute will happen as well, and now BaDlove needs to be worried about this one particular player, and that's DEATHMAKER. He will win the gunfight, and so does Deadly by removing both BaDlove and Whimp. And now with the side being compromised, VLT have things under control once again.
Okay, wait, what? blackhawk actually goes down in this engagement. blackhawk's for some reason is spamming through the smoke and actually getting kicks from it. He's going to be able to take down one and also shut down Deadly to very low levels of HP. Deadly's going to be able to receive the gun over towards the back. He's going to be able to run on away. Make sure he keeps it safe, because that Phantom going into the wrong hands could just be detrimental. That's a huge investment being made by the members of Velocity. So if they lose that Phantom, that could just be their do or die here. Loki on the other end. Walk on away. Maybe he gets one kill. That's another one. Fine on the side. Those are the couple of kills that they wanted. They also have the Phantom in hand, so that's completely fine and dandy. They can just live. They just need to try and survive for as long as they possibly can. One more kill over from the side. Amaterasu gets a double. That's perfect for him, because now
from VLT is just so powerful. Now as you proceed to round number 3, this is bonus round from Velocity. And from Revenant, they need to figure out the way to, cripple down the entire aggressiveness that's been placed around from the side of Velocity Gaming. If I talk about this match itself, now, especially with VLT, who's currently playing passive from... It's the same push that they made from round number 1 as well, both the pistol rounds and round number 3. They're just currently playing for info, and with Loki doing the exact same thing, we'll proceed with the snake bite. Ensure that VLT would not make a single push as of now, but it's too late. Deadly's already prepped ready with the satchel charges. The flick, the spray, and Whimp just getting away with 2 kills. Paradox just the same with 1 more, and Whimp is just holding out to his dear life, 14 HP. Not DEATHMAKER. It's all by his lonesome, and he needs to fight all 5 players at the side of Revenant. This beautiful hold being made from Whimp is going to put the VLT on a really difficult situation. And with that wall bang,
out in the because of how it works, I think they're just gonna wait on these angles to try and play it out. But Deadly, oh my god, that's pretty aggressive, and he still gets the fight. Paradox had no idea. Ferrari peak works out in his favor. And Revenant, they're already 1 man down.
1 man down, and it's Paradox who takes the heavy fall. It's always between the battle of the Duelist and the Duelist and the Sentinels who can change the entirety of this game. As you can see in round number 4, Revenant, they're not going to make any more risky decisions. Will they though? Because we still see 3 players all the way towards the A side. So if they make their presence shown towards B, then that means they will immediately show their presence known just by using the teleport. So with the push that's going to happen all the way from the B side, grenades will be used. So does Loki, who's currently in a very difficult situation. He'll get picked off from hellffR. Beautiful shot. Got the control, and now R&T, they're at a major disadvantage.
Spike planted.
It looks to be a position that
launching smoke.
really in a spot that they can hold down these post plants. I don't like this. Because again, Velocity, they have players up, but looking at their post-plant positioning, they can easily get run over if they're not careful. It just takes one kill and one engagement to change things out. DEATHMAKER should jiggle around the corner, has a fight, but still not going to be able to take it. Gets himself back out to safety, and he's wasting so much time, so much information as well. And now here is where the setup's going to be better. They have the kills, they have the fights, they're just going to need to hold down their position, and it's going to be deadly with a wide swing of...
I would say that they still have a chance to bring back those important Seekers. Let's not forget, right to Ace, if he gets a single kill, he'll be able to use his orbital strike. So you could see the amount of aggression that VLT is pressing onto right now to make sure that the ability would not be present from right to Ace. But here comes the push from RNP, Logi. He won't be able to succeed that gunfight. And Amaterasu will make sure that this early frag would give them much more opportunity to give more control all the way towards the B side. Now, with the controller being gone, you still need to worry about blackhawk.
BADlove.
And also this flank from BADlove.
No.
So it should be very influential from VLT if they can't
He's gonna
do
walk
this.
away with two.
He's going to get away with two. That's one. When he's to find the second. No, he's going to run away. Bad timing. Right to Ace will get it. And now he has the orbital strike.
He needed to take the fight there, but instead he tried to run away. He didn't even have his teleport instead of close by. That's not how it's gonna work, buddy. You gotta take those risks from time to time. But look at Paradox's positioning. Now it's his turn to go in for a punch, but the Trailblazer... Not the Trailblazer, what am I saying? It's gonna be the Seekers getting it. I swear to God, Sky's abilities all sound the same to me from time to time. Seekers are going to be able to catch him out. That's going to be another one for them to find. DEATHMAKER on the back end of this. He's playing very aggressively over towards default. He's playing off of the smoke completely. And if that smoke dissipates, already the sound's being given away. 1 second for the dissipation. Gets the headshot, but the Phantom just does not really give him the satisfaction of that kill. Instead, it's going to be blackhawk with one, but they can just hold the positions and wait. They're really low on HP. They don't even need to swing. They don't even need to aim at the head. Just chill. They're just gonna run instead because they know their bank's pretty much down in the dirt. And at least with the two Vandals that they see, they have enough firepower to try and put up a fight at the end of the day. But that fight, will it bear anything for them? I don't know, because the way that Velocity have been playing their slow burn attacking strat, it's extremely interesting.
Had more information regarding VLT's whereabouts, then that could have been a different situation, and it could have, went in towards the favor for R&T. But if we focus on round number 6, right to Ace once again, this time he's going to get an early pick. This time by removing Blackhawk out. Here, I've got to say, removing the controller already, he's going to put him with much more advantage. Sees the head, BADlove. Ooh, beautiful shot, good trade.
Whether we will see the equalizer. Directly.
Yeah, he just saw the head and he just clicked it.
The man just flicked onto the head. I don't understand. That's to the force. You just saw the head. You aim at the body. But no, the man just wants to showcase his mechanical prowess to everyone, right? He's going to show off the fact that he's absolutely incredible. And BADlove is going to do exactly that. Jump peaks coming in from the back end of the side. The Trailblazer is going to be used to gain some information of exactly what the players could be. They're going to need to back on off, give them the space that they deserve, but maybe BADlove, his position's pretty much unknown. They have no idea where the side's going to be coming in from. That's going to be oh my God!
You want to play?
Deadly.
Let's play.
Did you get out of the Ferrari and get into a Bugatti or what?
Oh man, DEATHMAKER
did.
Yeah, he really did. 2 kills already. He's about to find his third. There you go. That's the opening. And now Logi is left in a 1v3. He only has one snake bite, a Vandal. No information, but there is still a dream of a 1v3 clutch to happen. But removing DEATHMAKER will be a lot of difficulties because it requires just one shot to the body, and with the information being given from Amaterasu, there comes the trouble and here comes the pain. DEATHMAKER with the 4K.
You can see my analysis coming into play as well, because Revenant in the past, when it comes down to the long run, the team doesn't really have a good record under this map because of this particular reason. They have an idea of what they want to do and they commit to it so much that they start losing players. Commitment is one thing, but knowing when to reset your entire roster is crucial, but maybe the reset's gonna be happening here on this possible Thrifty, but definitely not giving this up anytime soon because he's just hitting all the shots and it's crazy for more! Give it to DEATHMAKER, baby! He gets a triple kill to boot. Side cleared out and the plan going in. Baba, I think it's over.
We still have some hopes for Paradox, especially if he lands a shot with the buck. This could be huge. Well, you're absolutely right. DEATHMAKER 4K once again. Here, jump peaks or maybe just a normal peek itself to see whether they could find a good amount of information regarding player whereabouts. But the main problem of it all has to be the initial picks. Now, right to ace, he has succeeded already the early peak, and BADlove, he's playing in a very risky decision. And look at the information that he's gained all the way towards showers. He knows that none of the players are currently present, and this would at least give some information to R&D, knowing that the players from the start of VLT are currently in towards maybe nearby Fountain and Hookah.
They would have to come closer to this engagement now, don't they?
Yep.
Because they will not head over to A unless they have a slight bit of shower control at the bare minimum. And because of it, they've shifted all their players over to the other end. But even if you shift the players, you can't shift the aid from the man of Deadly. God damn, the guy just flicked Paradox out of existence, and the poor guy's just not been having a good game here to start things off. Revenant already on the back foot. And with a lot of utility left as well on the attackers, they can just wait for the entire side take to happen. Right to ace has the orbital strike in hand. He can just wait, he can just chill, and he can even use that to set up his teammates for victory here. Left. But I don't think they're opting to use that whatsoever. They're gonna wait.
Oh, this waiting is going to cause VLT much more problems, and that orbital strike needs to work it right now, forcing players out of that place. And here comes the initial frag, but Logi is playing it patient, but not anymore. hellffR looks every single corners and make sure that it would not happen. Plant will come in, post-plant it is, and here comes the orbital strike to deny it. Not a lot of time left, and right to ace needs to go all the way from behind, but he gets removed out. Oh no, Chaos starts to spool around as blackhawk gets two. They need to go in for the kills, and it's not going to happen.
Wait, they get it! Why? That could have been the turnaround round for you for a possibility of a 6-6 scoreline, but now it's gone. You're stuck on an eco again. That's a rookie level mistakes. I understand in the heat of the moment it could happen, but not like that. Yowza.
Yep. That is definitely a yikes moment. Although, if I have to be the devil's advocate, R&D had no idea that they've removed the spike player. But yeah, this will be much more tougher for Revenant, but not going to be a much problem for BADlove though. Good headshot, this time removing DEATHMAKER. Almost gets the second, but right to ace will deliver its righteous blow. Headshot to remove BADlove, and Paradox all the way towards 1 HP will still get the ding, but he's too strong.
He's spray transferred it! I want to see that!
Whimp, what can you do? You're just covered up in all single angles. There's no other way that R&T could win this. Logi once again left in a 1v4. And VLT, I've never seen them so strong. I mean, my goodness, this is VLT. Man, those shots are so crucial and deadly. He just does what he
is. Then he can just wait in towards the side, hold on the angles properly with crossfires and go in for trades at that point. But no, taking more 1v1 duels, it's just not really helping them out whatsoever. And now, Deadly, he's reading into their strategies a little bit here. But considering his positioning, they're a little bit too far back for this one to pan out as proper as they want. Deadly with the angle. Oh my god, what are these flicks? Deadly, what are you doing? What are you eating, man? What are they feeding him in the boot camp? Because this guy's not missing it. Also, blackhawk. These players are just absolutely insane. They don't miss their shots when it comes down to the sprays. And both of these teams, they're now equally matched. Not for long though. Goodbye. Sleep tight. A Paradox, he's making sure.
What? Deadly, my god. Just...
I want what he's having.
Yeah, I want what he's having too. What is going on? What are those flicks from Deadly? It's Logi once again. He's forced to fall back, especially with the snake bite. Logi doesn't have any information, but there's still a chance for this clutch to happen. 1v2, no information. He's been in countless amount of clutch situations in this round and haven't succeeded a single one, and it will continue to do so. hellffR.
Yeah. The double D's in this case, because on this 1 and 9, they're making it happen. Both of them are just leading the charge to victory, and Deadly, he's just so confident. Someone needs to shut him down. Unless you shut him down pretty quickly, it just won't bode that well for you. But again, how do you shut this man down? Look at how much utility they're feeding into him so that he can just go in for what he does best. Trades are going to be proper, but still they're not able to find the shots. Logi's going to be able to take down 2. Has another gun to try and pick up and equalize things out. But again, Logi, he's just surviving and living through all of it. The pain, the hurt. the domination, and it's all down to the timing. It's going to be Amaterasu trying to go in for the spray. Doesn't really find the shot, and it's going to be BADlove instead with a 2-4 surviving. Whimp with the long range shot takes down another, and now DEATHMAKER stuck in the most impossible situation to try and go in for a clutch, but maybe it's DEATHMAKER after all. He could make it possible.
An ace on round number 11 to DEATHMAKER. That's a high task to ask. Jump peak though, good info. And BADlove, goodness, will be forced to fall back. On the bright side, I believe they have information regarding the spike. No, they don't. They think that the spike is still in the hands of DEATHMAKER, and they could use this to their advantage, but BADlove.
And because of that take, they're able
Will at least have a lot of fighting chance to hold that down in round
play,
number 12.
let's
But
play.
depends on the initial frags, and if Deadly does the same thing again consistently, in which he's been doing it in the first half. But wait a minute, Paradox, all the way in the smoke, the Prowler will give away the positioning. Oh no, this is the danger zone for Paradox. He needs to run away, concussed, dazed. He has to fall back. He'll survive, but here comes the push, and so does the frag from both BADlove and hellffR. Still equalized. We forgot about right to ace. With the power of Stim Beacon, you'll be able to gain much more fire rate from the Vandal. Plant is in, so does the post plant. Revenant. They've lost both of the heavy hitters from Revenant. What would be their response back in post plant?
That's what you call a full-on momentum reset. Ooh, the timing just worked out in his favor. And the man can just do no wrong. This is his day. Honestly speaking, he's just having the best game of his life. He really is. Nothing's going wrong for him. He's hitting every shot. They're missing him as if he...
You did flawless.
Just on fire today. And they're making sure that everyone feels their heat. Good. Maybe a bit too aggressive, just running away. Amaterasu lives. That's good. That's completely fine. I expected the smoke to come in on towards market a lot earlier, but maybe they just did not want to vote for it. Amaterasu, he has the read. I don't think the Sharingan's going to be able to spot this. He has no idea what he's walking into. This peak could just be the end of his life if he's not careful here. And one kill is pretty much needed for this engagement, and the timing is everything. Positions are good. They're going to be able to get a gun for themselves. So that one gun should give them that edge. But looking at DEATHMAKER's positioning, if he gets all the way around, this flank could be the make it or break it for the team.
The crossfire angle's been placed, and all this depends on the initial frags. And this time, I've got to say it's VLT who has the better hand when it comes to watching flanks. Everything's been covered. And Whimp is going to fall back all the way towards the A side. He needs to deal with all 4 players from VLT, who will be cornering them in any second now once the spike goes down. Beautiful headshot. Doesn't get the confirmation just yet. Maybe he might. The second will be done.
Oh my god, he nearly did it.
He nearly did it. But once Amaterasu, even if Amaterasu did get eliminated out, you still need to worry about DEATHMAKER and right to ace.
On a pistol round, when you have minimum utility, you can still win it out considering how many angles you have to check. There's not a lot of instances, and I'm really wondering if Revenant are just cracking under the pressure. It seems as though they are.
Oh boy. Already deadly start things off. Paradox. Shot from the Bucky. Although I've got to say the trade games that are coming in from VLT is looking very strong, and right to ace is denying BADlove every single time. It's going to put them in a major disadvantage once again. BADlove left in a 1v4. Not going to happen because
Charges.
I mean, look how Valorant has been grown when it comes to changes in the utilities and strategies. There's a whole new meaning in this game, and looking at this round itself, you could say that Revenant, although despite being at a major disadvantage when it comes to scoreline, there's still a chance that they could come back. Oh no, Deadly and DEATHMAKER. Once again, the Deadly duos deliver a fatal blow towards R&T's attack. Removing 2 players off the board. Removing 2 players off the board is going to put VLT in a much more major advantage. But is it though? Because blackhawk and Whimp, they're still here to contest this. I've got to say, with the teleport being given away, a huge amount of information will be relayed towards the side of R&T and BADlove. Oh boy, here comes the bad blood between his arch nemesis Deadly, and he'll win that gunfight nonetheless. Oh boy, 2v3. Still have the control on towards A side, right to ace. Almost at the right timing. He's going to deny that. This leads to Whimp. A bulldog in hand. Still have some vital utilities. The guiding light could be used to block some certain lines of sight. But at least he would guarantee a post plant. But here comes Deadly. The satchel charges the judge.
Perfect.
he will be judged. And with it, Team Velocity Gaming will secure this matchup up against Team
Defenders
Revenant
win.
Esports.